Hello. Happy New Year. I don't know. I've been off the digital world. Well, okay, sorry. I've been out of social media, including YouTube, a lot for like the last 2 weeks. You know, been a little sick. It's been the holidays, had family in town. So I'm back. And I got a few things to unbox. Got another package right here that I'll be doing after this video. Something I've never experienced before. This is a package from Osman. He's returning a couple spinners to me. I don't think I sent him anything else. Oh, looks like the mono skate slid around some. So these are some that he sent me to check out. Let me put these up here on the top. I think the brand is mono skate, something like that. It's like we got, oh, buttons are loose on this guy. Okay. So yeah, let's see. I sent him this stainless steel tricoon. He's trying to get this from me. I don't know. I hadn't had it long enough to decide if I want to get rid of it or not. That's where this leather slip was. I forgot. You may notice that I don't have my fanny pack out here. It's very early in the morning. Speaking of early in the morning, still need some coffee. I had to reheat it. I've been going a little slow this morning. Been a rough couple days. Okay, so he did send me my Zerk buttons back. Cool. I didn't know if you were going to, man. I really wasn't sure. There's the torque bar. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a little swap there. Because I haven't experienced this in a long time. And this is basically what I would want these back for. Is for... That's a snug fit. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. Why is those buttons back in my possession? We didn't trade for the cocoon. I don't remember. I'm sorry. We'll figure it out, I know. And this is the Valkyrie. This thing's pretty awesome. Got the buttons I made for it. It's got this, I guess we'll call it a golden eagle bearing. Osman, you might not have noticed. I don't know. I think they are on the right way. These buttons are weird because whenever I was making it, I realized that the retention system on the Valkyrie that holds the bearing in wasn't, it actually isn't perfectly centered. Okay, yeah, it is this way. It's only off by a couple thousandths, but you can tell with a visual gap when you put the buttons on, but this is the right way. Cool. Certainly missed that in my torque bar. What else is in here? Oh yeah, titanium edamame. Nice. I am going to stonewash this for Osman. It's got full stainless bearing, it looks like. Maybe a Fushi. This thing's been beat up. Huh. For me, I think it's just too light. Like, stainless steel is way more satisfying for me. This guy is just like fast, comfy. Bearing sounds less than ideal. Maybe it'll clean up. All right, there's still more stuff in here. I'm gonna throw. Did I send you stuff in? Well, I don't. That one's not mine. I mean, we have so many of these things, I'm sure. Look, here's my drawer full of them. I'll send you back some with whatever. I'm not gonna keep up with everything. I know the Kinetic Asia Pacific one is yours. All right, what else is back in here? And then he sent me a couple things that are new to me. It's kind of a neat pouch. Tactical Geek. It's got some like little molly straps. Molly panels, sorry. 4 molly straps. So let's see, this is the pop. I don't even remember how you're supposed to, that's how. Interesting. It's a neat mechanism, I guess. I've always wanted to try one of these. It doesn't seem cool enough to purchase. But I do like, that's kind of cool. And it stays clicked in on the last click. I wonder if it can be tuned to where it always pushes out. Kind of neat. Okay. First impressions of that thing. I'm glad I've never bought one. I probably would never keep that in my collection. Okay, and then this is the 01. Let's see, I know these are your pouches because your things just came out of them. Cool. Okay, so that's all that. Oh, and your edamame came in 1, 2. Yeah. Okay. I think I'm good enough organized there. So this is a 01 mechanical slider made in Peak. Definitely cool noises. I love the spring pings from this piano wire or music wire or whatever it is. I do highly dislike how this thing doesn't slide equal directions. It slides pretty far this way. You can see 2 of the little detent clicks there, but not this way. I don't like that from the get-go. Doesn't really matter that much, I guess. And then the 01 sliders. I don't like the form factor. It's just too big, bulky, blocky. Like, it's the internal mechanism is a good size, but then it's got all these different external faceplates for changing it up or whatever, and I don't know. It just doesn't. It's not a form factor I'm a fan of. Okay. The mechanical action is really good. Spring pings are really good. If you like the size and the form of this, I would suggest it. This is great haptics, great feedback. It's very smooth. I'm sure it's just as good in metals because a lot of the spring sounds come from the type of springs and balls that are in there rather than the body materials. So you'll get different clicks, but unique sound on this. That's actually kind of addictive. It's a little loud, I'm noticing. So this thing's cool. It's a little heavy, I think, for, you know, just this little bit is all that has any, I don't know, motion to it. I don't know. It's kind of neat. Let me pull this down. Sorry. I've been reaching across. I'm out of habit. It's been a couple weeks since I've done a video, right? Okay, I'm just going to put my torque bar back in the box. Man, I really like this thing. Put it right there. The Valkyrie. I really like too, but I don't know if I've missed it, really. I kind of miss my torque bar just because it's like the OG, you know. Spins really good. It's really fast. These buttons, now I don't have anything that'll fit. I've just got a stack of buttons over here. I just don't know what to do with. Oh, I gotta pick up these monoskate spinners. Okay, so this looks like, oh, this is definitely tumbled titanium. This is very lightweight. Wait. Yeah, these 2 are tie. These 2 are stainless. It's gotta be. It's got a good feel. Good gyro forces. Judder's good. The bearing is nice. Sorry, my dog's bumping my foot, saying what's up. Yeah. Moment of inertia is nice and high. It's very stable. Spins on its highest axis. Or spin axis that's on the highest moment of inertia. That's nice. So it's a well-designed spinner in that aspect. It doesn't try to find the median moment of inertia. Spin and rotate. Okay. It's like, what's the, how are these different? Speed holes. Speed holes. It's the same body. Like, okay, so I think it's called like the valley and the slit or something. I've never really looked at these because they don't appeal to me that much visually. Profile's the same. Osmond, there's a nick there. I didn't do that. So this one's just thinner in the middle. And yeah, they feel really similar. So yeah, very similar. These magnesium buttons are interesting. Bearing doesn't sound that very happy. I like the stainless steel more. Definitely more spin mass. Buttons are loose. This is the nicest one. Full stainless for sure. These are, in my opinion, edges. So this is not a comfortable spinner, in my opinion, but my standards are, well, like, come on. Round stuff. So, you know. That's it's a hard argue for me. If it's not super rounded, I guess with the option of this, it's just the right shape that this feels round here with the meat of my finger. So I'll give that a pass. I'm indifferent here on roundness and spinners. It's a good, comfortable edge. It's round this way, but I can almost, I can catch an edge with my fingernail. So that can get ouchy. Can't catch an edge on an edamame. Can't catch an edge on a flux. There's just, I guess you can here, but you're not, it doesn't hurt there. But it's a well-designed spinner. The speed holes are good. They're, you can see that there's 5 of them on each side. So there's not a lot of material around the bearing, really. Would have been kind of cool if they could maybe squeeze in one more small one. Just because. I think these are relatively cheap spinners. Like, probably in that, don't quote me please, but I think they're under $100 for some of the models or metals or something. So, I don't know. It's probably worth that. Not bad. For a cheap spinner, I don't think I have, I guess the Valkyrie, but you can't find these anymore. Everything else in my collection is up in that, I guess, premium tier. So yeah, let me get this thing, let's prep this for tumbling here on screen. These feel funny. What's going on in here? Threads looked messed up or like that. I don't remember my tungsten ones or stainless ones wobbling that much. Doesn't matter, but. Alright, get those tightened down. And let's get this bearing out of here. Get the bearing out, and then I've got a outer race from a ceramic bearing that broke. Mind you, it was, I'm gonna say it now, it's been over a year. What's it matter? It's from Kinetic Asia Pacific, and I installed it with their tool, which I owned at the time, and it broke. So the bearing broke. The bearing and the tool came from Kinetic Asia Pacific. This is well after I was already familiar with how to change bearings and what have you. And I had a few of those from that batch. I only ordered 5. That's whenever I was exploring ceramics. I was like, man, these are expensive. And they sure were from Cap. And my Type C's, a few of them broke during install or uninstall. And that wasn't very cool, and I was told tough luck by customer service. They were trying to say I did something wrong, did something at fault. Nah, I didn't. I used your tool and I did everything how I was supposed to do, like I've always done. How many bearing changes have I done on camera? And I've never had an issue. Okay, rant over. It's just been long enough, and I feel like people should, well, if you're giving a company your money, I feel like they should take care of you. So let's get this snugged in here. The reason I do this before tumbling, media tumbling, is to protect the bore for the bearing. those are critical tolerances, and so you don't want to, I mean, like a little hairline scratch is going to be fine. Like, it's not like it's going to be detrimental, but anything you can do to preserve that precision machine to bore is going to be better for the bearing you slap in there later. So I guess with that being done, we're going to wrap it up here. I gave my first impressions on these things, unboxed my old stuff. Osman, I'm going to put your bearing up here. Yep. All right. I'm going to wrap it up, and then I'm going to open this package, I guess. Yeah. And what else? I do have to do a collection update video. I know I'm a little late. It's it's like the 4th or the 5th or something, the 4th. Time's been a blur, I don't know what day it is. I know it's 2024, but yeah, anyways. I'll do a collection update. I was waiting to get this stuff back from Osman, because these are things that these two at least, have been in my collection for a while, and they deserve their place in the video. Didn't want to do it without them. And throughout that video, I will be able to talk myself through maybe what I want to do with this thing. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'm going to, put this bearing tool back in its box first, and then hit the stop button up here. All right, see ya, thanks.